Sup y'all, bring you guys another video. So, who do you guys think would win in a fight between Ryan King Ry Garcia and Devin Haney? As of right now, as I'm making this video, nothing's officially announced yet. Nothing has been officially announced. But let's say they fight sometime this year in 2021. Let's say in the middle of 2021. Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing and please hit that like button. It helps out the video, it helps out the channel, I'd really appreciate it. So, as of right now, Ryan Garcia is coming off the biggest win in his career. Knocked out Luke Campbell with a big body shot in the 7th round. Devin Haney is coming off a good win against Yuriorkis Gamboa. He kind of didn't. He won the fight, but I think he didn't really meet our expectations in that fight. I mean, let's be honest. It was an old Gamboa. Anyway, I know after the fight, the Luke Campbell fight, Ryan Garcia called out Tank, but he also mentioned Devin Haney, and right now the Tank fight, because of politics, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Most likely, this is the fight we will most likely see next sometime, hopefully this year in 2021. It's an easy fight to make. Both fighters are under the same network, the Zone. Ryan Garcia is with Golden Boy Promotions and Oscar De La Hoya. Devin Haney is with Matchroom and Eddie Hearn. So it's definitely a fight they can work it out and deliver. Considering that Eddie Hearn and Oscar have been doing business lately with their partnership with the Zone, so they can easily make this fight compared to the Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia fight with Gervonta with Al Heyman and PBC. And plus, if you guys don't know, Ryan Garcia is the interim WBC champion, and Devin Haney is the regular WBC champion. We all know who the real WBC champion is. That man right here, Teofimo Lopez. He's their legitimate champion at 135 pounds. Actually, the only champion at 135 pounds after he defeated Vasily Lomachenko. He's the undisputed 135-pound champion of the world. No doubt about it. And anyone who disputes that, you don't know shit about boxing. So anyway, when it comes to Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, they've known each other for a very long time. If you guys don't know, they have an amateur history. They fought multiple times in amateurs. I don't know exactly the record was, but they've fought multiple times, and they've known each other. And it seems like they're cool towards each other. Obviously, in the end of the day, the sport's a competitive sport, and it's also a business at the same time. And I'm sure both fighters will be willing to fight each other when the time comes. Ryan Garcia looked spectacular against Luke Campbell, in my opinion. He honestly impressed the shit out of me. He knocked him out with one big body punch. I mean, excluding the second round knockdown, Ryan Garcia looked good in that fight. He really did. And obviously he still has a lot to learn. He's 22 years old, still learning, still improving. But shoot, man, he looked good. He looked good. Devin Haney, he too is 22 years old. He's young too. He's still learning, still improving. Also undefeated, coming off a unanimous decision win against Gamboa. He won pretty much every single round that fight. But I mean, come on. You're supposed to knock out old Gamboa, man. You can't knock out old Gamboa. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If they fight in the middle of this year, let's say they fight in like May or they can't be fighting in May. That's when Canelo fights. Well, they can do it in May, right? They can fight in May. As soon as possible. Actually, the sooner the better, right? Let's say they fight as soon as possible this year, 2021. In my opinion, I'm actually slightly leaning towards Ryan when it comes to who I think would win if they were to fight. After the Luke Campbell performance, I'm leaning towards Ryan. About a year ago, I was leaning towards Devin Haney, but that Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell fight, I learned a lot about Ryan. Devin Haney is a spectacular boxer, very good, talented boxer, speaks his shots pretty well, talented counterpuncher, more of a boxer than a fighter. But Ryan, man, he can box too, but I liked the way he goes out there and actually fights. That he actually goes out there and lets his hands go with the intention to knock out his opponent, to hurt his opponent, and to actually knock them out. Devin Haney, as decent, as good as he is, I don't think he has that much of a punching power, to be honest. And if they were to fight, I think Devin Haney will try to box, play it safe, and I think Ryan will definitely try to go for the knockout. And with him and his hand speed, him being that fast of a fighter, I think I'm liking his chances. I think he might actually pull it off against Devin Haney. I think his chance of beating Devin Haney is definitely a lot better than what I used to think. Back in 2019 or 2020. But it's still going to be competitive. Don't get me wrong. I think it's still going to be a competitive fight. But I'm slightly favoring Ryan Garcia, 60-40, 55-45, around there. Not overly confident that Ryan would win, but I'm leaning towards Ryan Garcia if they were to fight in this year, 2021. I kept thinking it's still 2020. Well, it's just the third day of the year, right? So anyway, I would love to see this fight. Hopefully we get to see it this year, 2021. And I'm leaning towards Ryan. Actually, I think he definitely has the power to knock out Devin Haney, probably in the later rounds, middle to late rounds. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Oh, plus another thing. Ryan Garcia has been looking great with Eddie Reynoso. I feel like Eddie Reynoso has done a great job with Ryan Garcia. I feel like they are the real reason to why he's being to his success recently. Team Canelo, they've done a great job with Ryan, and I think that's one of the, another reason why I'm going with Ryan. I feel like Team Canelo has done their job to improve him, help him prepare for fights. And I think they will definitely help him prepare for this one too against Devin Haney. So, let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't yet. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Please, and like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.